Steve, with Kevin playing with that second unit to open the second quarter, what do you think? What helped make all that work? Do you think?
I just thought Kevin played a brilliant game with every unit that he was in. We went to him with that group because of the foul trouble. He picked up his two early fouls, and so we flipped it around, kept Clay out on the floor, and I don't think that was anything dramatic. I just think Kevin played so well that he was going to be good in every unit he was in.
Steve, you spoke before the game about ball movement and driving to the hoop and screening and doing all those things well to get some open looks, and you guys went 17 for 32 on threes.
Yeah.
Did you see what you wanted to?
Well, yeah, and it's sometimes when the ball goes in, it makes the ball movement look better. When the ball starts going in, guys get confident. And I thought in the first half we actually took some quick shots, some tough shots, and then we settled into the game. And the ball really moved well. Jordan Bell came in, did a great job for us. I thought he was the story of the game. He hasn't had much of a chance lately, and he stayed ready, very professional, kept working every day, and had a really great performance tonight.
Speaking of the center position, is that a change you want? You only played Damian 6 minutes. Is that a change you're going to go to? Going forward?
I don't know. We'll see. I mean, it's kind of matchup based, and but Jordan has earned himself some more minutes for sure. But they all three of our young centers are going to play. It's just a matter of matchups and who's playing well and what kind of rhythm we're in. So we'll see what happens.
Steve, getting out on the break has been kind of an issue for you guys the last couple games. Tonight, that seemed to change a lot. You guys were running, pushing the pace a lot. What changed for you guys this evening?
Well, the defense allowed us to get out and run. We kept them to 41% shooting, and I just thought overall the defensive effort, the rebounding effort was so much better than the other night. That allowed us to get out into a flow.
You mentioned kind of accidentally running into that start of the second quarter unit. I mean, do you feel like you might have found something with that grouping at all?
We'll look at the tape. It could be. We've really moved our lineups around quite a bit in this last week or two. So we'll watch the tape, and if it's something that we really like and we think it's because of that group, then maybe we'll flip it around tomorrow night. We'll see.
Steve, to your point about Jordan, how has he handled this whole season with just the role evolving and navigating all that?
He's been great. He's stayed ready and never complained and worked hard every day and stayed very professional. So really happy for him.
Steve, along the lines of the defense, you guys were able to block 11 shots too. How much fun is that? And
it was good. We just looked like ourselves. The activity level at both ends. You tend to block more shots when you're actually helping and rotating and flying around to the ball, and you make more steals. We had 11 of those, so it was a really good night. And Portland's been on a tough schedule too, coming back from Milwaukee on a long trip, and those are never easy games to play. So I thought we had the edge energy-wise, and we were obviously a little hungry, after 4 straight losses.
See, that 22-3 run in the second quarter there was obviously, I thought, anchored by the defense. Was something said, or was it just that they realized if we play defense, this is what can happen?
I just think from the start of the game, the focus was the attention to detail that's been lacking in the last 4 games. Everybody focuses on the missed shots, from the losing streak. But when you watch the tape, it's missed box outs. It's letting guys back cut. It's silly fouls. It's not helping, not building a wall in front of the penetrator, coming down in transition, guys getting a little loose on the perimeter instead of building that shell that we want defensively. All that stuff was really glaring on tape, and we pointed that out to our guys. And I thought they really kind of got back to basics. And sometimes that's what happens. You kind of focus on the details and get back to your foundation, and things get better.
Steve, kind of going back to Jordan, I'm sure you saw him lay out in the third quarter and save that loose ball right in front of the bench. What does that mean for you from a coaching perspective to see, a guy put his body on the line? I think it led to a made three after that save.
His energy was really a key to the game, and that play, I think it was second quarter, if I'm not mistaken. Maybe it was second. But that kind of energy and effort off the bench is huge for a team, and it lifted the whole team up. They were all really excited by that play.
You had 11 assists combined between Bell and Looney in 42 minutes. How important is it to your offense to have those bigs being able to kind of move the ball a bit better than they had lately?
Yeah, well, we kind of built this offense, 4 or 5 years ago around the passing of our bigs with guys like Andrew Bogut and David Lee, and then Draymond eventually, David West the last couple of years. So we have a lot of opportunities for our big men to make plays and to find open shooters. And these young guys, they're not as polished as most of the guys we've had in those positions. So there are times when it's a little bit, a little early to expect that much out of them because they're so young. And Kevin Durant is right there, so I'm done. See you later.